Hi, and welcome to Female Entrepreneurs Magazine, your go to platform for ambitious women who are ready to take the business world by storm. I'm your host, Angel France, and each week we'll dive into the latest strategies, stories, and success secrets from the most inspiring female entrepreneurs around the world. Whether you're just starting out or scaling up, this is your space to connect, learn, and grow alongside a community of trailblazing women who, just like you, they are making their mark in the world of business. From personal branding to powerhouse marketing, from leadership to lifestyle tips, we've got you covered. So get ready to ignite your passion, fuel your purpose, and unlock your potential with Female Entrepreneurs Magazine. Let's make this journey together and turn your entrepreneurial dreams into reality. Hey guys, it's Angel. I am super excited to be here with Dr. Teri Rouse. She is amazing. You're going to love, love, love her. She's got so much to talk about, what she can do for you and your family. So I'm going to let her introduce herself to you. So Teri, take it away.
Hi, everybody. Angel, thank you for having me here today. I'm so happy to be here with my friend. So let me tell you a little bit about myself. Uh, First of all, I was not always this person. Originally, I wanted to be a park ranger. Smokey Bear and I were sporting the hat. We were like this. I was the one that would climb the tree and all those things. Anyway, so my mind got changed when I went away to college and I took this outdoor education course and found that I absolutely loved teaching. And so goodbye, Park Ranger Terry, and hello, Teacher Terry. I was born then. Um, I've been a teacher gosh, for a really long time, close to 40 years at this point. And I've taught pre-K all the way through higher ed, graduate level, the whole kit and caboodle. Um, but my passion is the fact that I am an early and behavior interventionist, an autism and reading specialist, an educational coaching consultant for parents and for teachers. I'm a best-selling author. I've got a whole bunch of books, 9, in fact. I'm
I was going
working
to
on
say a
another.
slew, but they're
A
nine.
slew.
A nine, and you have some more in the works. Am I
I
right?
do. I do. I've actually even had the great opportunity to be an executive producer on the documentary The Truth About Reading, which recently won a Telly Award.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Thank
Amazing.
you. So basically, what I love to do on top of all of those things is, I don't know if you can tell, but I really like to talk. So I I like to speak not only with families individually, which is really what I love to do, is working with parents and grandparents and caregivers, as well as teachers. But I also like to speak at corporate events and work with teams of people, trying to improve communication, resolve conflict without, you know, too much conflict, and bring back some peace and some harmony to whatever environment that you are in. So really, I do many, many things. Oh, and I forgot. How could I forget Snuggle Bunny? I'm the creator of the Snuggle Bunny Storytime and Book Club, and that started out of when the COVID virus hit. I wanted to give something back to the community, um, and what better way as an educator to read children's books. So I would read children's books live on Facebook every night, and it became something where people actually started looking for me. When I stopped, they're like, "Where's Snuggle Bunny? When's it coming back?" So it is back, and it is all part of a subscription model, and it's available to whoever wants to have a few minutes of peace and quiet, go back to being a child, connecting with their children, starting a conversation, all those things.
So one of
So I'm
our
kind of a
conversations,
jack of all trades.
but they all connected because I remember you explaining snuggle bunnies to me before as you can just pop it on.
Hmm.
They can actually look at the book, have it read to them. The
Yes.
parent can just relax with their child and
Right.
just be comfortable, and they both are in their childhood
Yeah.
experiences. So the parent doesn't have to sit there and just read. They can just
Right.
be in the moment with their child.
Right. It's exactly that. It's audio visual. You can see the book and hear the book at the same time. And
Yeah.
so that's the beauty of it. The only thing you have to do is sit there and be. And I love that.
And that's perfect. Sometimes we need that, especially in our life. It's so hectic.
Correct.
We're constantly on the
Absolutely.
go. And the fact that your book, Untamed Chaos, as well, is
Correct.
really great, not only for families, it's also really good for the corporate world, correct?
Yes. Yes. My book Untamed Chaos, it's titled A Parent's Guide to Improving Communication, Resolving Conflict, and Restoring Peace in Your Home. But in reality, the things that work with our children and in our homes, because we're actually working together as parents or co-parenting or how whatever the case may be, also work in the corporate world. And that came out as a kind of by accident when I had put up a social media post about positive attention, and I got a message from a woman who worked in a relatively large corporation where she said, I used positive attention with my team at work this morning. I need to remember to use it with my children now. And I went, oh, yeah, there we go.
Light bulb.
Light bulb it was one of those light bulb moments where I'm okay. And from that point on, it was, kind of golden in that I could then speak the language in the corporate world as well. It's not exactly the same, but it's pretty close.
It is pretty close. So those changes that came about that you're able to teach about didn't just miraculously happen. They came out probably by life experiences. That's what we all have, correct?
Correct.
So
Correct.
with those life experience brought about things that you encountered that you had to adjust, just like all of us. That's why we do what we do. So with that, here's the question. If you had one superpower for the day, meaning those experiences that you had before, what would be that one superpower you wish you would have had back then?
I wish I would have had, and I think it's a superpower, the power of forethought. And what I mean by that is that I could predict sort of what would happen. Maybe a better way of putting it is the superpower of understanding and living with consequences.
Got it.
So that I could understand that if I chose this, this is what's going to happen. And I would have the ability to make then either a better decision or more decisions or no decision at all.
So, intuition that has the different areas of choices that you can
Yes,
actually choose, and you can say, okay, I want this outcome, not this outcome, nor this outcome. So,
correct.
oh, I like that.
I like that too.
I like that. That one's really good. So, what keeps you motivated?
Oh, I'm so motivated in so many different ways. One of the things that I love is when I see a family, when the light bulb goes off, when all of a sudden they go, "Oh, now I understand. If I do this, this, and this is what's going to happen." And it's not always going to be perfect, but they recognize and accept that they are perfectly imperfect.
Uh, You know what? We have had this conversation so many times about how do you balance your workday, and that is how everything comes up.
Yeah,
So perfectly imperfect, and to go with the flow. So
correct.
Yeah. So if you were to say, how could you have a balance, knowing what you do when you teach, how could you say that you as an entrepreneur or a family and with even a female entrepreneur inside of that, how would you say that they can balance their life knowing what you know?
Well, there's a couple ways, and the one way, and I teach this particularly to parents and teachers because we have so many things that we must do. Like, what are the things that we must do? What actually has to happen right now and today? And we get so wrapped up in the must do's that we forget to do something that we enjoy doing. So, and I do practice this. I try every day to do as many must do's as I can, but I also intersperse things that I want to do. Like sitting and reading a book, like going for a walk with the dog, like going out in the kayak in the bay. Those are things that I are not necessary for my day. They don't push my business in any one way or the other, but they're necessary enough for my well-being and my self-care. And when I'm okay, even when someone else in my family isn't, I can be helpful to them. I can either move in or I can step away. And you know, it's super important that we take care of ourselves, and we, especially women, and this is not to downplay men in any way, shape, or form, but as women, we don't take care of ourselves.
No, we give to everybody else.
Absolutely. And we give it freely, and then our energy is sucked dry by those, vampires. And sometimes they don't mean to do that, but it happens. And so then we've got nothing left.
I get it. I call it vampires too because your energy drains.
Hmm.
And with what we do as entrepreneurs, it people have a tendency to drain us a little bit. That's why this is so important to uplift each other on a continual basis and to take the self-care like you're saying, Terry. It's just so important. Yeah, it's maybe not a must do, but it's a have to.
Yes. Well, and I mean, it can be as simple as I don't care if you take 5 minutes and you go sit on the floor in the bathroom. If I don't, if you need that 5 minutes, then you need that 5 minutes. And we all do need that time at some point every day, every day.
So I think we need to look at it like I get to. So I love the
Uh,
day that I walked out of my house and the next door neighbor little girl looks at me and she goes, I get to go to school today. And I'm like, okay, that's a unique, cute way of looking at life. I love it. And so the I get to has been my go to. I
yeah,
get to sit in my bathroom for 5 minutes with nobody
right.
around.
I get to have 5 Zoom calls today, and then I get 5 minutes in the bathroom.
That's exactly the way it is these days with
Right.
us. I love that. So, if you could go back and tell your 18-year-old self anything, what important information would you tell yourself?
Oh, wow. Um, that you are braver than you believe. And,
Wow.
Winnie the Pooh is my pal, right?
Yeah.
And that's one of his, you're braver than you believe, stronger than you seem, and smarter than you, whatever. And so I do believe that, but it has taken me many years to realize how brave we all are. We just don't necessarily recognize it.
It's so true. That is a continual thing that we grow in all the time. And believing in ourselves and
Yes.
knowing that we can is the kicker. Oh my God.
Yeah,
All
for
right.
sure.
You have tons of books.
Hmm.
However, besides your amazing books you have that you're a bestseller in, what is your favorite book to read?
Oh, my favorite book to read. Okay, so you're asking the literacy person her favorite book.
I
Okay.
am.
So I have three.
Okay, you can give me all
Okay.
three.
So my favorite children's picture book is Ms. Rumphius by Barbara Cooney. And I aspire to be Ms. Rumphius. So I do. Ms. Rumphius lives by the sea. She traveled the world and she made the world a more beautiful place. So I've done 2 out of the 3. I'm working on the 3rd.
Oh, I think you've done the third too.
Oh, well, thank you. My favorite middle age book is the actual book by Dodie Smith, 101 Dalmatians. It's not the Disney version,
Uh-huh.
but there's a real book and it's very good. It's one of my favorites. And my okay, I have 4 favorites. My 2 grown-up books, which are total opposites of one another, are The Godfather and Princess Bride.
Wow. I love it.
I know, I'm
Okay.
a duck.
So I'm going to ask you this question. What is the lesson you learned from The Godfather?
Leave the gun, take the cannolis. Always take the cannolis. I'm kidding.
That is funny.
I'm sorry. No, I think
No, you're fine. Go ahead.
I think truly that in that book, it really uh, looks at family dynamics and how wackadoodly they can be.
Untamed Chaos.
Untamed chaos. True.
Which leads you to read Untamed Chaos by
Correct.
Teri.
Correct.
That is cute. I love it. That is so true. And The Princess Bride. Lesson.
Oh, the lesson I learned is that this took me a long time too. Is that there is true love.
Oh, that is so sweet.
There is.
Oh, I love it. Oh my God, my heart's pounding. Okay. Uh, your favorite music that gets you up and going and motivated.
The song by Queen, Don't Stop Me Now.
Oh my God, that is so good. That is a good song.
I even changed the words in that and put in Snuggle Bunny. Someday I'll sing it for you. Not today. You'll want earplugs, but
We can alter the sound probably. We can probably get a mixologist in here, you know.
You're going to need to.
And I know, because I talked to you, I know you have a quote book coming out.
Mhm.
So the next one is what is your favorite quote?
Oh, that's not a fair question.
I know it's not, but I had to ask.
Um, the one that sticks in my mind right now, and I think it's probably because it was such a struggle, is success is the best revenge.
Yes, it really is.
Success is the best. But that book, Real Inspirations, Quotes for Empowered Living, is coming out soon. But everything, all of the quotes that are in that book somehow influenced me along my journey, whether it was, back when I was living in a situation in a marriage that was a struggle, or to now as an entrepreneur. There's so many different quotes that just really popped out into, and as an educator, popped out into my mind.
Love it.
So
I love it. So is there anything I have that asked you that you would like to share?
Well, sure. One of the things that I really love to do is work with families, and I work with the entire family, but I also work with the individuals in each family. And if you are in a situation where you are trying to navigate basically everyday chaos, because I don't want to say, oh, your child has to have behavioral challenges, because every child has behavioral challenges, and guess what, every parent has behavioral challenges too. So it's truthful, right? If you stop and think about it, because our kids see and hear everything we say and do. So if you are looking for someone to support you, if you're looking for strategies and techniques that are non-invasive, that are positive behavior interventions and evidence-based, I would love for you to reach out to me because I would love to have a conversation with you about that.
And what's their best way to reach out to you?
The best way is to go right onto my website, and that is drterirouse.com. And there's a button that says schedule a call. And it will take you right to my calendar, and you can schedule a call there, and we can chat and get you started on your pathway to taming that crazy chaos and improving that communication that you're desiring, and resolving conflicts without pulling your hair out, getting some peace and harmony back into your life.
I love it. Also, on top of that, I know you have a giveaway.
I do.
And
I
can you
do.
share that with them and what it is and what it's about and how they can
Sure.
get it?
It is the 10 things to kick chaos to the curb. 10 techniques to kick chaos to the curb. And it's right. Just get the heck out of here. It's on my website. You'll click on resources, it'll ask for your email, and then you'll get access to that particular giveaway. There's other resources on there as well. So you
Yeah,
want to
and
check.
yeah, they'll have access to that. So, like you said, just go ahead and check it out. Correct?
Yeah, sure.
Good, good. That's awesome. So, guys, to get in touch with Teri, you're going to want to go to drterirouse.com, get those free resources, and go ahead and schedule your call with her. Trust me, she is a lot of fun to talk with. You will love, love, love taking the time out to speak with her. She is going to pour into you and your family 100%.
Not only your family, but I can help you out at the office too.
Oh, yeah, we got the office. All right, guys. Teri, thank you so much for being on Female Entrepreneurs Magazine. We're excited to have you inside the magazine. You're going to rock it out. Whoop, 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 whoop. And we'll talk to you later. Bye.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for tuning in to this episode of Female Entrepreneurs Magazine. I hope you found inspiration, actionable tips, and a sense of connection with our incredible community of driven women. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, leave a review, and share the episode with fellow entrepreneurs who are ready to elevate their game. Remember, your success is just the beginning, and we're here to support you in every step of the way. Until next time, keep shining, keep thriving, and remember, you have the power to create the business and life of your dreams. Stay inspired, and I'll see you in the next episode. Bye.